You guys, today I had a headache. No, and it wasn't a regular headache. It was not a regular headache. Now, I have I have an extremely healthy body. I do not get sick. Like, it's extremely rare. And I just don't get headaches. Headaches just have never been my thing. I could stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning and wake up at 6 and be running around all day, and I still won't have a headache. I'll be tired, but I won't have a headache. And I could do this for a few days in a row, and I still won't have a headache. That's me. Okay? Today I had a headache. Today I had a headache. Let me tell y'all what is up. So, my headache was right here. Literally right here. Front right side of my brain. Right? And I'll tell you guys why studying comes in handy. You don't have to know everything. You just have to know little bits of things. Sit down, listen to the universe, and trust that your answers will be, and trust that your questions will be answered. That's all you need to do. Hear me out, right? And also another reason is because, yes, just because a person goes to psychology school and they say that they're doing it to help people, that is not always true. Some people can be Googling up psychology tricks, reverse psychology, all of that just to make people's life a little bit more harder. Especially if you are a chosen one. If you are a chosen one, yes, they will attempt to make your life harder with things that is supposed to with things they are supposed to use to make your life easier. You know what I'm saying? So I don't study psychology. I don't. And lately I've been, hearing study psychology, study psychology. I feel like studying psychology is such a big manipulation tool, especially since I don't want to be a psychologist. But there's so many people around me who be like, yeah, I study psychology a bit. But where they are in life is not screaming psychologist. It is not screaming that they're here to help anybody. It's just screaming that they want to know how to manipulate people. 9 times out of 10, people who study psychology have also read the 48 Powers of Law or whatever that is. So people do study psychology and stuff, reverse psychology, to have power. And if you are a chosen one, if you naturally ooze power from off of you and you don't really care about power, but it just naturally comes off of you, yes, they will use power tactics to have power over you because they're feeling like you have power over them. Back to this headache though. And yes, this does tie into the headache. Now, the front part of the brain is where you make your decisions at. Okay? The right part of the brain has something to do with money. Okay? Not to mention, the right part of the brain is masculine, which means it is extremely present. Studies show that men know how to be present more than women. I'm a woman. Okay? Put two and two together. So today I'm having this headache, which is odd. Do y'all see my water bottles? I drank one of those. I drank one of these. Kimbachi. kombucha got a little bit of alcohol in it. So I'm thinking, man, the alcohol must have really hit me. No. I'm thinking, man, am I a little dehydrated? No. No. I can go days without drinking water. And that is not a flex. But I'm saying I can go days without drinking water without feeling dehydrated. So I know that it couldn't be the water. Y'all, I can drink bottles of Hennessy and E&J by myself without getting a hangover, without getting a headache. So I know that couldn't be the problem. The problem was I was not being present. I was not being present in my own life, and somebody else was. Now, I know you may thinking, but people really wasn't worried about you. They wasn't thinking about you. We don't know that. We do not know that. Misery loves company. If a person is that miserable in their lives, let me tell you, baby, they will think about you. They will think about you more than they think about themselves. Somebody can be in so much pain and they can still be thinking about you. Physical pain, emotional pain, mental pain, and they'll still be thinking about you. So don't let that fool you. Don't let that fool you. We don't know what goes on in people's minds. Because as chosen ones, we're so focused on trying to get our priorities straight. We're so focused on trying to find our purpose. We're so focused on trying to heal ourselves and others. We're not trying to see what's going on through their mind. But we can't say that about other people. We don't know if they trying to see what's going through our mind. Now, me, I know for a fact that people have been trying to see what's going on through my mind. And you may be wondering, like, how do you know? How do you know? Somebody did some type of spell work, right? And as much as they could hear me, I could hear them. And the reason I tell you not to think about that type of stuff, if you're hearing voices, don't think about those types of, don't think about who's the voice, what are they trying to say, why are they here, what's going on, don't think about that. Don't think about that. Don't think about that. Don't think about that. Because then you're feeding them and you're bringing them into life. You're bringing them more and more into life, and you're killing your own life. While you're breathing life into their while you're breathing life into their points of view, their narrative for you, you're killing your own narrative. Apparently, we all have a narrative. We all have a narrative. When I'm looking at this phone right now, if I wanted to, I could narrate this specific moment. And I could either narrate it in positive or in a negative. And that would create my reality. And that's what that headache was. I was moving so much. And me, personally, I don't really narrate a lot. Studies show that we narrate what we want to have control over. I'm not a controlling person. I personally don't care about control. As y'all can see through my videos, I really just do let things be. My motto is imperfection is perfect. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I see beauty in pretty much a lot of things. Who wants to control beauty? I don't want to control beauty. That's like trying to control a type of green shade that the trees are giving off. Why would I want to control that when that tree gave off that specific green for a reason? But I've met people like that. I've met people who have said that they want to come back with a whole new bucket of green paint because they don't like that specific shade. Instead of moving on to the next tree that has like purple and pink flowers and a vibrant green, they decided to look at that specific tree and judge it, decide what they want to do with it, talk about how much they don't like it, and they just stay stuck on that. That's not me. I'm like, I wonder what this tree was going through in order for it to choose this type of green. Does it run in the family? Was it a blessing? Is it a message? That's who I am. So I don't really narrate my life as much. But I grew up in a place where they wanted to narrate, dictate, control, own me. My mind, my body, my soul, my energy, me. So yes, I know that people like that do exist. I had a headache because somebody wanted to narrate. Somebody wanted to be my narrator. And it's not just somebody, it's multiple people. Right now, it's right here. Right now, it's like all right here. So I'm telling you, while I'm just making this message, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's trying to narrate my relationships. 12-12. Somebody's trying to narrate my money flow. It's like, as a chosen one, you have such a beautiful narrative, a beautiful point of view, a beautiful vibe, a beautiful attraction, a beautiful magnetic field, a beautiful energy field that people just feel like it's too perfect. It's too easy for you. You don't have anything hard going on in your life, so they want to add in your life. You didn't ask them to. They took it upon themselves to. And if they're ever wondering, when you meet people who are like, life is so hard, it is just because they are trying to narrate. They're trying to be a narrator for other people's lives, not realizing that the universe understands whose energy is whose. 1313. 13 is a very karmic number. 13 means rebirth. 13 means death. So while they're trying to kill somebody else by bringing such a terrible narrative point of view in their life, they're also killing themselves because that narrative is also playing within their own mind. While they're trying to play a narrative in somebody else's mind, it's also playing within their own mind. Now, I'm an entrepreneur. Okay? Let me show you. I am an entrepreneur. I can't get a regular job. I know this already. My body isn't going to operate how others' bodies operate. I know this. I can't work a job. I just can't. I'm too free-spirited. And it's other things. I will eventually tell you guys this. And there's a lot of people around me who are like, oh, that's dope, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? I can tell that they low-key, high-key want to become an entrepreneur, but they just don't have that drive. And not only do they not have that drive, the reason they don't have that drive is because they're constantly trying to kill that drive in somebody else's life. And whatever you are putting out is going to come back. It's in so many songs. Justin Timberlake, J. Cole. What goes around comes around. What goes up must come down. When I tell you, I sat up in that bed. Because let me show you. I invested into pipe cleaners. Because I want to make flowers. I don't live too far from a flower garden. So imagine selling flowers, right? I had asked some people, I've asked many people around me, hey, do you want to invest in this with me? Do you want to invest into this? Do you want to invest into this? They all said no. They all said no. They all said no. They all said no. Okay, cool. Cool. So I did it myself. While I'm laying down, because that headache was, the first time I ever felt a headache like this, I was in college. And it was so painful. So painful. After college, my life just went wrong. In college, my life went wrong. After college, my life went wrong. I wasn't in tune with spirituality. I did start watching a bunch of tarot. I'm not sure why or how. I do now. I do now. I went from watching Bible verses to watching stuff about the Indigo Child and the Starseed Child to tarot. And when I got my hands on tarot, I was watching it every second of the day. Now, as I'm laying in that bed trying to get my mind together, something's telling me, hey, yo, slow down. Try to listen, try to listen, try to listen. Since I've stopped talking to the people in this building like that, the voices have quieted down. I've been cutting our cords by cutting communication. That is another way to cut cords. Cut communication, you will be cutting cords. Okay? I've been cutting cords by cutting communications. So the telekinetic communications haven't been as loud. They've grown faint. They have grown faint. And it's not by choice. It is because I have put up boundaries. I'm seeing all these colors of blue just sprawled everywhere. Blue. Okay, blue is connected to the throat chakra. This is the year of the throat chakra. Next year is going to be the year of the heart, but this is the year of the throat chakra. Okay. Seeing all of these colors of blue just sprawled everywhere. And I'm like, okay, somebody's talking then. Somebody's talking. I need to remind you, I haven't been hearing voices as much. I haven't been hearing them. Okay. So I decided to slow down. Even more. And then I get an image. Because I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, I made 3 bags today. Yes, I did make 3 bags today. Today is the first day that I sat down and started working on my products. I made 3 bags today, which is funny why that headache came in like that. Because, okay, for these past few weeks, I haven't been making anything. But today I sat down, I made 3 things. I made 3 things today. I made 3 bags. I made 2 phone case bags and 1 regular bag. Okay, cool. I have a headache connected to my money. Okay, cool. Connected to my money decisions. Okay. So, I'm talking about, I'm proud of myself. I'm thankful that I made bags today. I'm thankful that I sat down and slowed down today. I'm thankful that I took a nap today. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. Boom! I'm seeing flowers. And then the dots start connecting. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. Money. This is associated with money. Okay. Not only am I seeing flowers, when I tell you the colors are so beautiful, like neon vibrancy, beautiful, crispy, clean, beautiful. bro, I'm seeing all these different types of flowers. I'm hearing people like, hey, do you have a smaller flower? I would like this flower. My daughter really loves these types of flowers. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are talking to me about my flowers, about my creations, about my business. People are doing business with me. You know what I'm saying? They're loving it. I'm loving it. We're loving it. The colors are beautiful. And then it shifts to like I want to say a murky brown, to a murky brown. Brown is associated with magic. It's also associated with nature, earth. I woke up this morning with my fist squeezed so tight that my ring finger was digging into my hand. I didn't think anything about it. And I had a headache. The ring finger is associated with the earth. Brown is associated with the earth. And my ring finger was digging into my palm. The body is also associated with the earth. I had a major headache. Major headache. Somebody was attempting to create a narrative that was going to mess up my money flow. And I know this because after I get that image, I'm hearing, did it work? Did it switch? 2222. 2222. I'm not lying. I am not lying. Confirmation. Did it work? Did it switch? So while people are practicing a negative narrative and you're practicing a content narrative, you can stay in a meditative state a good percentage of your day, which is really good. And I noticed today, I just kept thinking. And I'm like, okay, usually I don't think, but I didn't pay any attention to it. Y'all need to pay attention to that. If you're thinking more than usual, pay attention to that, because somebody's trying to do spell work. Somebody's doing spell work. Somebody's doing spell work. So somebody was attempting to switch narratives. They wanted to give me theirs while they took mine. I have been working hard on mine. I'm sitting outside in the grass. I'm all like, okay, I'm not feeling too well. Maybe it's because I've been watching all these movies. I've been watching entrepreneur movies, entrepreneur shows. I've been watching YouTube videos on how to better your life. I'm sitting here thinking, okay, maybe the reason I'm feeling like this is because, I'm shifting. I'm shifting into a new reality. All of these videos are nothing like what I'm used to. I'm usually used to watching, I don't even know, cartoons and stuff, anime and stuff. That's what I'm used to watching. And I decided to sit down and watch some entrepreneur stuff so I can get back into my entrepreneur mojo. And while I'm doing that, like, a headache just came to me today. And the reason that headache came to me today was because somebody was attempting to do a narrative spell. Somebody wanted to do a narrative switch spell where they took my narrative. And again, your narrative controls your reality. Your narrative dictates your reality. If somebody, for instance, right? If somebody comes up to you and gives you $20, you can create a reality of, oh, this person knows about my business. Or you can create a reality of, oh, this person's trying to do a money spell on me to slow down my money, to slow down my income. You know what I'm saying? Or, oh, this person, you know what I'm saying? You could have one or the other. This person is here supporting you. This person is giving you money because they felt called to by God. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever your narrative is going to create your reality. So say you was all like, oh, this person trying to slow down my income. This person trying to do a money spell on me, right? Your reality is you're going to be short $20. Your income is going to start slowing down, and it's all going to be because of you, nobody else. It's going to be because of you. Because money is neutral, and money is neutral towards us because your money is your money. Nobody can do any money spell on you that is going to affect your money. Unless you narrate about it. So if that's what your narrative is, you're going to be short money. Your money is going to start slowing down. You're going to be wondering what's going on. Your money could start running and disappearing really quickly. All of that, right? All of that. Or you can be like, oh, this person's supporting me. This person is supporting me. I was just talking about how I would love to start getting donations. You're going to start getting more donations. Okay? You're going to feel supported by your environment, by your surroundings. Okay? Your income is going to start flowing in multiple directions. Okay? And that's because that was your narrative. So you've created a new reality. You know what I'm saying? So yes, your narrative does create your reality. And if you don't believe me, that's cool. I'm actually currently reading this book named Untethered Soul. I don't know where it is right now. My room's been messy. But Untethered Soul, beautiful book. And the guy was just talking about how we all have a narrative. We all have a narrative. We all have a narrative. And we narrate so that we can feel in control. We narrate so that we can control our reality, our life, our world. If somebody is staring at you, right, you can be all like, oh, they're staring at me because they think I'm really beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to start getting compliments. You're going to get stared at a lot. You're going to start dressing up differently. Or you can be like, this person's staring at me because they got a problem. So then you're going to start arguing with people. You're going to start telling them to stop looking at you. You're going to, you know what I'm saying? Like, your narrative creates your reality, and we all have a narrative. If you and somebody was trying to narrate my decisions on my money, on my income, my future, I've been working so hard. Your future is not written in stars. It is in the decisions and the habits and the choices that you make every day. My decisions lately have been so beautiful. Usually I haven't been doing anything wrong really. And usually people are constantly doing like these divinity checks on my life to where, they're always constantly manifesting something in my future. And with me not talking to them and me focusing more on myself and feeding my energy into myself, I've been investing my energy into myself, y'all. And it feels so good. I feel like I've had a glow up in many ways. They haven't been able to do it as much. It just hasn't been able to get done as much. And with me saying that, my future is now aligned with my highest purpose, with my higher self. Y'all, I'm not even gonna tell you. Actually, yes, I am. I had seen me so beautiful, getting dressed up, hair so cute, so slick, cute bob, cute black dress, going out to a date or an event, something. I seen me dancing in my own shop during close up time, listening to music, cute jeans, body right. I seen me. So if that's what I seen, imagine what other people are seeing. They're seeing something associated with that. It's so bright, it's so vibrant that now they're trying to look for a way to like pause it, slow it down, make it not as vibrant, make it not as cool, make it not as happy. And it's not going to work. And I got a headache because they're trying, but it's not going to work. I had to really sit down with myself. And the nausea, the nausea. It's like they're feeling like they're losing control of me. They're feeling like they can't control me, and they can't. They were never supposed to control me. I'm supposed to control me. They're supposed to control them. Now that I know that life is all about controlling yourself and not helping others, because I went through life thinking, okay, life is about helping others. Life is about giving love to others. Wrong. Life is about helping yourself. Life is about giving love to yourself. And I didn't know that. And nobody told me that. I was being told, you're so kind, you're so loving, keep doing what you're doing. We need more people like you. That's what I was being told. So while I'm helping others and I'm giving love to others, nobody's helping me and nobody's giving love to me. They're seeing me go down this self-destructing path, and they're not warning me, they're not helping me. And now I'm here in a self-building path, and now they're like, what's wrong with you? You're weird, you're crazy, what the whoa, what the whoa. And it's like, I'm none of those things. Hi, my name is Danae. I'm becoming who I've always been. I'm becoming who I need to be to live the life that I want to live. And the life I want to live, the life I'm going to live, everybody wants. I'll admit it. Everybody wants the life that I'm going to live. But if they're not working for it, that's their problem. Because I'm working for it. For a long time, I was working for it for other people and not for myself. I'm working for it for myself now. Okay? The headache is high key gone. I'm feeling little traces of it. I'm hearing people say, did it work? Did it switch? You wouldn't need to switch it if you were giving yourself love instead of giving other people hate. And these people are so present in giving me hate. So present in it. I wanted to share that if you are having a headache on this front side of my bad. If you are having a headache on the front right side of your brain, somebody is trying to do spell work on the decisions and the choices you make when it comes to your incomes, when it comes to your money. Not to mention, I've been getting dope ideas too. I've been getting dope ideas about getting a mirror, doing a photo shoot stand, all of the beautiful stuff. Because, like I said, I am making bags. I crochet, which means that, of course, I'm going to be able to do some stuff. Come on. I've been watching my videos, doing my research, doing my studies. Like, can't nobody take this narrative from me because I worked hard on getting it. I didn't get this narrative from spell work. I didn't get this narrative from stealing it from somebody else. I got this narrative from sitting down with myself, by myself, working hard, being rejected by people, being left out, stopped the drinking, stopped the smoking, stopped the partying, stopped the hanging out. I've been spending 25/8 sitting here by myself working on a business that I can grow. And now that I finally got it, people can see it, people can sense it, people can feel it, they can taste it, they can smell it, and they want it. But the only way they gonna get it is if they work for it. You can cut a plant over and over, but as long as the roots are still planted, that plant will always grow back. And baby, I done planted me a beautiful plant. Chosen ones, you done planted you a beautiful plant that nobody's gonna be able to take from you. Okay? I'm happy I was able to give this message. Cause we both just learned something new today. We both done learned something new today. I'm about to go get me some sleep. I know I just woke up. Brian Tracy said successful people wake up before 6 a.m. And I'm not gonna be able to do that if I'm going to sleep around like 12 again. So yeah. Not only will me laying back down right now give me a chance to see what tomorrow is going to be like, because last night I laid down and I was like talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking nonstop, and usually that's not me. Now I'm like, all right, I'm curious. Hey, thank you, God. All right, y'all, I love you. I hope this helped. Keep up the great work. Just know that, get this. Whole time I'm sitting down talking to people and they using I. They're all like, and these are just examples. I'm not going to tell you what really happened in my life. I'm not going to give you the exact, but these are just randoms. So it's like, they be all like, I stubbed my toe. I blah, 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 right? The whole time, they're trying to use that as an affirmation from me. So when I'm talking about myself, imagine that you are me talking about yourself. Okay? Not only is that going to help elevate your life, it's going to make you feel like it's okay to talk highly about yourself. I know we were taught, don't brag, don't be boastful, don't do this, don't do that. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Do you know how many women, how many men are walking around talking about they got 20 bodies, they got 50 bodies, they did this with a nigga, they got this much money from doing this, da 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 da. If they can talk about it, you can talk about starting a business. You can talk about losing weight. You can talk about your goals that you have. You can talk about that stuff. You can. Let's normalize talking about goals. Let's normalize talking about uplifting things. Let's normalize that. Let's normalize talking about high vibrational things. Because all these people who talk about low vibrational things are telling people like us that we shouldn't talk about high vibrational things. That's probably why the world is trying to go through this 5D shift right now. How the world jumping from 3D to 5D? Because we not feeding the world our love. We're not feeding the world high vibrational conversations. We really need to be doing that more. We really need to be doing that more. So yes, while I am here talking about myself, please enjoy talking about yourself also. If y'all want me to start a Discord where we start bragging about ourselves and complimenting each other, and we make a day for everybody to where we feed them good love, good vibes, good energy. Did y'all know that in a tribe, when one of the people do something wrong, their whole tribe gathers around them and starts talking about all the good that they did? We need that. We need that. I'm tired of feeling like I did wrong and then hearing other people talk about my wrongs. I'm tired of that. I want to know that I might have done something wrong, but I also did all of these things right. When we do wrong, we need to be reminded about all of the things we did right. I know this video was long. Thank you for watching.